Hey, it's Kina Knisley with Coffee with Kina today.
Morning sun is shining. It's a brand new day.
And today I have Robert Chu, and he is a financial planner here on Oahu. Thanks for hanging out with me, Robert.
Thank you for having me, Kina.
Yes. So what do you do?
Yeah, so I'm a financial guy, financial planner, pretty much helping individuals and businesses in Hawaii with their finances. Hawaii is expensive, right?
Yes.
So no one solutions can fit it all. So I tailor-made. So either they are, someone that can mom and pop shop, all the way to 100 employees, and even individuals that just graduate from college in a new job, or someone that has different properties, well established individuals. I can help them to allocate and invest to some tax advantage investments and do holistic financial planning. So make sure that they don't have to work too hard. Have the money to work for them.
Yes,
Yeah.
because being in paradise working every day,
Yes. Yeah.
like I do,
Me too.
it's not that fun. But we get to do it in paradise.
Yes.
So you said even college kids. So you'll sit down with recent college graduates, and do you recommend that they start with a financial planner at that point?
Yes, yeah, because it's never too early. It can be even simply investing like small amount of Roth IRA, because time is the most important aspect when it comes to investment. So
Wow.
yeah, and I don't mind to work together and grow together, because it's part of the journey, right? That's what I like.
Yeah. So do you have a lot of recent college graduates that are smart enough to reach out to a financial planner?
Unfortunately, not enough,
Well,
because
if you just graduated from college, listen to Robert. I wish I would have.
Yep.
We were just talking that he has a client who has property on the Big Island. They paid $14,000 for. I was probably 2 when they bought that. So I buy your kids real estate for Christmas, or I know there are vehicles for children that
Yes.
you can use as tax exempt.
absolutely,
Right?
yeah.
Investment. So what I forgot what they're called. My children are long
UTMA,
grown.
UGMA, or right.
So you
529.
do that kind of thing too, that when somebody has a baby, they can come to you and start an investment plan for that baby.
Yep, correct. So yeah, so I'm affiliated with High Tech Financial. So we're not confined with specific products. So we can find the company and the products that best fit for our clients, and that's what we do. Yeah.
So wow. So now, is it ever too late? So we know we can set stuff up for our children. We know. I never thought about going right after I graduated. Although I graduated as a teacher, I'm not sure I had anything left to invest.
We're helping the next generation to be the pillars, right? So yeah.
But is there ever an age is it too late to ever start investing? Like, am I
Unfortunately,
too old?
Oh no, not at all. Yeah. So I think the reason why it's never too late is because there's inflation. Things just get more expensive, and if you have secure investments, you want to at least grow enough so that we can hedge inflation, so we don't impact our lifestyle. But yeah, there's conservative and aggressive. There's different type, but yeah, I think the main thing is to see what makes sense and comfortable, and then you can have a strategy and a plan.
Yeah.
And then to
Now, do you strictly just do IRAs, or do you have what are the kind of investments? We talked about we invest in ATMs. Those are a little wonky. They do well, but it's a wonky and weird investment. So do you have different things, or do you
Right.
strictly do IRAs, or what kind of?
Great question. So, kind of like a high level is so for individuals, I do IRA or a regular brokerage account. So after tax, individuals investment, I can do that for them too. Mutual funds, ETFs, stocks, bonds, right? Treasury bonds and municipal bonds. I can also do that too. Fully licensed, so that's why there's no restriction. A business owner, I'm passionate about helping them to open like a 401k plan. So
And that is something they can open for themselves and their employees.
Yes,
So you'll
absolutely.
do that too. When
Yeah.
you hear about those companies that have great 401k,
Yes.
you'll do that for the entire company.
Yep. So, like for example,
Wow.
a few months ago, I met with a physician group owner in Hawaii. So they have a few employees, and the employees would love to have a retirement plan for us.
Yeah.
And I sit down with them, see what's their needs, and I custom made a 401k plan for them. work with record keeper. What that is, kind of like fidelity kind of company. Also work with things called TPA, third party administrator locally. So I'll connect, make sure to structure a plan so that it benefits the employer employees. Don't want to get too much detail into that,
Yeah.
but it's just that's something that I very passionate about.
That's kind of cool because
Yeah.
because I'm strictly think real estate is the best option.
Yeah.
But
Real estate is great too.
yeah, but right now with the interest rates, I know it's not open to everybody. So do you have like a lower level? Because for me, for people who invest in real estate, it is a pretty high level investment. Unless you're a VA buyer, then it's zero down, or you get FHA loans, which is 3.5%
Help the
down.
Kina. Yep.
But do you have lower entry level investments that don't take as much cash up front?
Yes. So I do have clients who want to meet with me, and their goal is to save a down payment for real estate houses. So I'll sit down with them to know what's the time horizon and the risk I'm willing to take to achieve that. So to make sure to hit their down payment, and it can be as little as $10,000 or
Yeah.
higher. So
So you kind of just help them with like budgeting, and because I know that's a hard concept, especially here.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but
and everyone wants to have a real estate. I mean, ideally, right on the paradise. So
Yeah.
I'll help them to achieve that. Work with their realtor. That's I do that. So
yeah, and then teaching the younger generation to budget, only because I have some younger generation in my house again. So
if I can go back in time,
yes.
I would do.
Oh yeah, there's
differently.
so much I would have done differently. Like I'm serious. Buy your children real estate for Christmas. I wish.
Yes.
$14,000 lots in there are no more $14,000 lots in Hawaii.
That was
But yeah,
Real.
that would have been. I wish. I mean, I'm 54 years old, and I wish I knew back then. I wish I knew in my 20s what I know now. I would have been, buying stuff like crazy. Because we bought a house here 13 years ago for $478. Now they're $850.
yes.
I mean, and so I wasn't young 13 years ago. I wasn't old as I am now, but
Yep.
so, and we waited. I was 40 before I bought my first piece of real estate. So I wish I had started in my 20s.
Yes.
They would have been half the price and worth 4 times as more now.
And just like everything we do, it's baby step, right? You only have to buy from no property to a million, 2 million property.
Yeah.
Then we start something small to buy a studio, 1 bedroom, right? Same as investments.
Yeah.
Baby step. That's just
And so
just
many
how it is.
of my buyers now, they think they're buying their forever home,
Right.
and you're not. You're buying your first home.
Yep.
It's not your forever, it's your first.
Correct.
And you want to just kind of build. But the first step would be to get with you and even to start the savings plan. I never thought about having them go to financial planners
Yes.
to
Yep.
start saving for their first home or first investment.
Yep.
Because you don't necessarily have to buy your primary home.
Exactly. Yeah.
There are much less expensive areas than Oahu to buy an investment.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
There is.
And there's and my mantra is to empower people, right? Empower people to take action. So as long as if my clients, the 2 things I look for, as long as they have a goal that they want to accomplish, so then I have a very clear idea of how I can help them. And second thing is, if put business on the side, just drink coffee or go out to have a dinner together. Will I enjoy the conversation, right? To put a business on the side?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes. And I
Yeah, because
think
you got to build that trust.
Exactly.
Right?
Have a healthy
Because you're going to handle their money. That's how I feel. I'm
Yeah.
like, you have to trust me.
I know.
Because it's one of the biggest purchases you'll ever make in your life.
Yes, real estate.
So, and then you're digging in people's pockets. So they really have to trust you.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I try to stay out of their pockets. I let you and the lender dig in their pockets.
So that's why it's good to be licensed.
Yeah.
Fiduciary.
Yeah, because he's gonna know all the nooks and crannies. So
Yes,
So
yeah.
is there anything people should do before they contact you? What do they need to get started with you?
That's a great question. I think just basically is to be open-minded. There's different stages in life that they wanna achieve their financial goals. Just be open-minded, have a good conversations, and yeah, we can start from there. So just build the relationships.
Yeah. So it's not just for older people. It's not, you don't even really have to have money.
Yep.
Start when you graduate from college. And as
Yes.
soon as you have kids, I know that is a great option out there for the little thing you can do for college. And you need it. You need it. College is
Absolutely.
expensive for your children right now, and it's not going to get any cheaper.
Yeah, $59,
So yeah, but thank
Yeah,
you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
This was
you.
great, Robert.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. So if you are looking for a financial planner, let me know, and I can get you connected with Robert. Thanks.